16 weeks out, rain or shine, we keep up with the morning routine. I've turned my polar bears into wet llamas instead. They'll be fun to dry, but that's what towels and an industrial dog dryer are for. All the way from Ottawa, guess who's back? Go hit some upper body. So if you remember in last week's video, which was yesterday for me, it was the post-whey exposure, really bad digestive day. Today is better. I mean, my core is still thick. I'm still quite bloated, but the discomfort has definitely come down. The gas, thankfully, has come down. And I just crushed a really good upper body day. Here, let me turn on the light so you can see the pump. There we go. Now it is on to cardio. That leg day took me almost 2 hours to complete, so I have communicated that with coach. Lots of single-sided superset stuff, and now I'm heading up for cardio. And while my calories are still high, because I know they're gonna go back down in a couple of weeks, I am enjoying my pre-cardio, post-workout tendy. So this is 57 grams of carbs. I know that I won't have the carbs for this in the future, so practicing balance and enjoying it now. So I submitted my check-in this morning and I just got off a call with Hattie, who told me all the things that I needed to hear. Not necessarily the things that I wanted to hear, but it was incredibly helpful. So the past couple of days after the whey protein fiasco, I said, well, my digestion's already off anyways, might as well continue to keep it off, and I just keep inflating like a puffy Pillsbury doughboy with a whole bunch of inflammation, and my skin is breaking out now from the dairy on Thursday or whatever day it was. So we're gonna tighten shit up because I am still in prep and the world stage is incredibly competitive, and if I want to step on stage and have no regrets, this phase matters. And like, I knew that, but hearing it from a coach, this is why coaches also have coaches. I really appreciate her, and I know what I need to do moving forward. And now it's my responsibility to execute it and to prevent harmful behavior, because eating foods that cause inflammation for me is harmful. It is self-harm. So I need to cut that shit out and start loving myself and enjoying the process and going from there. Okay, it's almost May and it's still snowing, but that is what you get when you live north of the city. Today's post-workout carbs are strawberries. Cheers. These are honestly just as good as candy. Today has been a little bit of a backwards day, but that is okay. We are still walking the puppies in the forest, getting some natural sunlight. However, the sun is setting, and that's just as important to your circadian rhythm as getting morning light is. Today I went down to the city and I saw my parents, and then I also got my first massage back with Vishal, and he released everything. I was a little bit of a tight, twisted, jumbled mess from all of the posing and then the CN Tower stair climb and just all of that. So he released the trigger points, elbows in IT bands. No fun. Lots of swear words were said, but I feel way better now. Kind of feel like I've been beat up, but in a good way. And now the plan is once a week, because we are now getting back into the grind of prep. So once a week, I'm going to be rotating between my osteopath and my chiropractor and Vishal, just to make sure that my body stays primed. There's no repetitive strain injuries that come up because we don't have time for that. Good boy. One of the many reasons that I love athletic culture is the caliber of athletes that train here. And the guy doing lat pull down right there just won World's Strongest Man this past weekend. Out of 7 billion people in the world, he is the strongest. And watching him train is like so motivating, and being here in the same environment with him, it pushes me to be my best self too. Quad day followed by stairs is brutal. All of the sweat. But it's done, and like brutal in a good way. Last week when I did my quad day, that was my major digestive stress day. Today felt much better, challenging in a good way, and I was able to hit personal bests on everything that I've done. So fingers crossed it continues for the next couple of weeks this way. On this week's edition of On Fridays, Lexie's digestion is unhappy. I present to you celery.